up to like to hear something funny.
I listen every morning.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
They're all rocking and rolling, so I like it.
Sebastian Maniscalco. Yes, you can win Maniscalco tickets. Last chance to win those coming up here in a little bit. We got Ricky on the phone. He has a question for us. Go ahead, Ricky.
I moved down here in May from Santa Cruz. I love the area. Got a nice farm, got a vineyard and all that stuff. I listen to you guys every morning. I've never lived any place where they have so many names. I hear Schlo. I hear San Luis. I hear A-Town. What the hell is going on down here in Central California that you guys got to shorten the name of every little town? A-Town? Who the hell wants to live in A-Town? I don't live in A-Town. Seriously. We didn't call it SC for Santa Cruz or SF for San Francisco. So I'm just trying to figure out the obsession down here. But you guys handle it well. You guys call these cities all these different names and actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's been a good geography lesson. I appreciate it. Hey, you guys do a great job, okay? You really. I look forward to turning on the radio every morning.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Ricky. So, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we're transplants as well and had to kind of get used to all the names in these towns and everything. The A-Town thing, I think, is people don't want to say they're from Atascadero. I not everybody. I think some people are fine with it, but other people are like, Atascadero held a reputation for a very long time not being the nicest city on the Central Coast. That has changed in the last decade.
That's why it got the upgrade from Atascadero to A-Town.
Yeah, so now it's A-Town. And you got the 5 cities, and everything has a nickname around here, it seems like. And maybe that starts with SLO or San Luis Obispo.
I remember when I moved here 15, 16 years ago, my downstairs neighbor at the time, he gave me the crash course on what you call it, because I kept calling it San Luis Obispo because that's the proper name of San Luis Obispo. And he's like, nobody calls it San Luis Obispo, man. He's like, first off, you call it San Luis, and then maybe SLO, but never call it San Luis Obispo. And I said, what about San Luis Obispo? To never call it that.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, it seems like people are nice enough. Nobody cares that much about it.
Listen, I have been quietly, and probably not to the best of my ability, or I have not attacked it with the fervor that I need to. I want to restore the. I want things to be traditional. I want the names of the towns to go back to being what they were traditionally, like meaning what the actual proper names of the towns are. So San Luis Obispo should be San Luis Obispo. El Paso de Robles should be El Paso de Robles. That'll never happen. I will never get my wish as long as I am on this planet.
There's an L in front of that? The Paso Robles?
It's the Pass of the Oaks is what it was what it translates to.
You can't just say Paso de Oaks? You can't just say Paso de Robles?
El Paso de Robles is the funny. Actual name of it. I don't know why.
When I'm out and I'm with the wine crowd, or I'm at a winery, or I'm at a wine event, and they talk about this area, they don't call it Paso. They call it, Paso de Robles. They really try to put the fancy stank on.
I want the El Paso de Robles.
I think it's because these are long words. Atascadero is a long word. Paso de Robles, San Luis.
Well, this is why I want to go back to the proper names, because we have gotten lazy as a society, and nothing exudes that more than our shortening of the names of
people
the
are
towns.
lazy because you think about it. The one that's the hardest to pronounce is, when you look at it, is Avila. But everybody says Avila. They don't have any, they don't call it anything else because it's easy. It's short. It's Avila.
Actually, it's Avila Beach.
Well, you could say that, Avila Beach. But people don't call it Avila Beach. For the most part, they call it Avila. Pismo Beach, Grover Beach, Grover City. You going back to Grover City?
Exactly. We see what you're doing, Grover, and there's not much beach going on there. It's city, okay?
Oceano? I mean, it's easy. It's one word. Nobody wants to go there unless you're going to the melodrama.
I like Oceano.
Or you're going to get an Efron's Taco.
I enjoy Oceano.
Or there's another great taco stand there as well. But anyways, 805-543-3693. If you can help Ricky out with any of this, why do we pronounce the names the way we do?
Why do we shorten?
Why do we shorten everything? Why does everything have to have a nickname? Cambria. See, once again, one word. No nickname.
Los Osos doesn't have a nickname.
Osos.
Do people call it Osos?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, man.
I'm heading out to Osos.
Yeah, I'm a surfer. I'm from Osos. I don't wear shoes. Just walk around and wear deodorant. I just hang out on dirt roads in Osos, man.
Have an aversion to the Spanish language, because this is what I'm trying to find out now. Because
I don't think so.
Paso Robles dropped both L and D from their name.
Oh, well, that's cowboy country, son. That's Paso.
Osos dropped Los from its name.
Oh, that's surfer, man. I don't know.
That
was a redneck surfer.
Is there an aversion? Margarita sometimes, or Santa Margarita.
Margarita.
Sometimes Santa is not said when you say I'm going to Margarita.
Listen, when you get above the grade, everything just goes a little south, if you know what I mean. It's ranch country. Well, yeah, I'm from Margarita.
And if you talk to the wrong type of people, like say somebody wants to call it Paso Robles, or somebody wants to call it Osos, or somebody wants to call it Margarita, and you refer to it as Santa Margarita or El Paso de Robles or Los Osos, they kind of cock their head.
Yeah, they give me that look. Almost like a confused dog.
Where are you from, boy?
You better get the hell out these parts right now. Right now.
The KZOZ Morning Mind Funk.
These are the phone numbers, all right? It's 805-543-3693. It's the number that you should have programmed into your phone, speed dial, so you can get in very quickly. Today we're talking about shortening your life.
That's a fun topic.
It just seems like it seems to be front and center these days. How long are you going to live? Well, apparently doing this may shorten your life by more than 30 minutes. We need to know what it is, all right? Sure, you can figure it out. Hi, good morning. What is your name?
Rick.
Hey, Rick. All right, so this is a new study that was done by professionals at universities. And they say doing this may shorten your life by more than 30 minutes. Doing this may shorten your life by more than 30 minutes. You got to tell me what you think it is.
Is it drink a glass of wine?
No. No, as a matter of fact, I think everything I've heard about drinking a glass of wine actually helps you live longer.
That's what I thought, too, but I Googled it a while ago, and it actually showed up. If you drink a glass of wine, it'll shorten your life.
Okay, really? So is this something in line, in step with, like, drinking a glass of wine, to where it's something that you do more than once? So each time you do it, like, I remember, oh, God.
Yes, I would say this is something you could do.
When I smoke cigarettes, I think whenever I would go smoke a cigarette, somebody would say to me, oh, you're shortening your life by 10 minutes. Or something like that. And
every cigarette was 10 minutes?
I don't know. I forget what the number was. It's been a long time since I smoked. But I remember, thinking, oh, okay. Kind of was a nice little reminder. So this is something that you do more than once in your life? Because, I mean, if I do it once in my life, I really worry about shortening my life by 36 minutes. No, but if I do it a lot, then,
I've done this probably at least... I can't remember. I've been doing this since I was a child.
Oh, so it's even worse
over
than smoking
100,
cigarettes.
Over 100 times. I don't know if it's worse than smoking a cigarette, but experts say every time you do this, it could shorten your life by 36.
Theoretically, you had an 18-year head start in doing yourself in.
Yeah, I guarantee you've probably done... I don't know if you've smoked more cigarettes or done this more, but knowing you, I bet you've done this at least 100 times in your life. You can try back, my friend. So 805-543-3693.
So that's 360 minutes. What's 360 minutes? How long is that? Like 5 hours? I've shortened my life by 5 hours? No. 360 minutes. How many minutes?
Hey, you're the math whiz here.
360 divided by 60, right? 6. Duh. 6 times 6 is 36.
Yeah.
But I did have to break the calculator out for that.
Is anybody else head hurt right now? Ray is on the line. Good morning, Ray.
6 hours.
Hi.
I could do without 6 hours at the tail end of my life.
Yeah, 6 hours is going to be fine. Plus all the cigarettes you smoked.
And
remember,
that's 100. Yeah, and then
yeah.
I don't know what it is. So.
Here's my deal. I've decided that in my mind, when I can't use the facilities like I can right now,
I'd rather go.
Then I'm ready to go. Ray, experts say doing this may shorten your life by more than 30 minutes.
I'm going to go with not drinking enough water.
That's a good one. Got to drink your water. How many ounces a day do you drink, Ray?
Oh, my God. Not enough, for sure.
Well, drink more, but that's not the answer. That's not the answer.
I know. All right. Well, thank you.
Adios.
Is 6 ounces of water enough a day to drink?
100 is what I think you should start with.
100 ounces?
Over 100 is what you're supposed to drink, yeah.
Does the water in my coffee...
It all depends on your size.
Does the water in my coffee count for any water?
It's a diuretic.
Yeah, but that's not
You have
true.
to drink more water after drinking the coffee.
There's got to be some kind of water content to it. There's got to be a hydration content to coffee. It's not like once you run that water through the beans, it takes all the water components out of it.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I've looked into it, and I think 100 ounces is pretty safe.
So many questions from my doctor.
Yeah, you're going, aren't you? When are you going?
Today.
Oh, wow.
I have a doctor's appointment. The first one
see if we can come up with some more.
like 20 months.
You can ask him about this. Say, hey, man, I've been doing this my whole life.
He's now a she.
Oh, she, sorry.
Yeah.
Experts say doing this may shorten your life by more than 30 minutes.
I haven't gone to the doctor in so long that my doctor retired. And they had to tell me, oh, by the way, your doctor retired.
So now you're meeting the new doctor. Hi, go ahead. What do you think?
Is it holding your breath?
It is not holding your breath. I like that, though.
Why? What do you mean holding your breath? Like, how long are you holding your breath for?
Like, if you hold your breath a long time, maybe that would shorten your life.
When I go underwater, I hold my breath. That's going to shorten my life?
The clue is I've been doing this since I was a child. So has Jeff. I think we all have. Not everybody. 805-543-3693. The Rickster is back. Rick, what do you think? Hold on. Try again.
Eating a hot dog.
Somebody's good at Google. Yes,
Good
eating
job.
a hot dog is it. You're a winner. Yeah, apparently every time you eat a hot dog, it shortens your life by 36 minutes. Come on, that can't be true. What kind of hot dog?
I'm still alive.
Yeah. How many hot dogs do you think you've eaten in your life, Jeff? 1,000?
Okay, I got so many questions.
Have you smoked more cigarettes or ate more hot dogs?
I would say smoke more cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, when I was smoking cigarettes, I was like doing 20 a day for, what, 14 years?
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's quite a bit. And not always 20 a day, but anywhere between 10 and 20.
Sometimes more than 20. Sometimes less.
I don't know. More than a pack a day is pushing it, man. Like, I remember, I think 20 was max, 10 was minimum, somewhere in between. Probably 15 to be for a perfect mean. But anyways, let's not do the math. But as far as hot dogs go, yeah, I'll binge on hot dogs every once in a while. I'll have like 2 or 3 when there's a hot dog cookout. But then I'll go weeks without having another 2 or 3, months sometimes without having another 2 or 3. I think the last time I had a hot dog, as much as I love them, was probably 6 weeks ago.
I had chili dogs recently, and with sautéed onions and bacon, then raw onions on top. And I'm got to tell you, and the hot dogs were charred. Oh, I think it's the best way to have a hot dog.
This is why I wonder, like, okay, what kind of hot dog are they using as the standard?
Is it a beef dog? Is it a pork dog? Is it a turkey dog or a chicken dog?
Right, and is it a small dog or is it a large dog? Because like the large dogs, like the ones you get at Costco, like those are huge, gargantuan hot dogs.
That's like 2 hot dogs in one.
Yeah. So is that really? I'm shortening my life by an hour,
72 minutes,
an hour and 12 minutes. If I eat a Costco dog.
We need more information on this, don't we? By the way,
what if I eat 2 Costco dogs?
If you're worried about it, eat some nuts.
24 minutes.
Eating nuts will actually help extend your life by 26 minutes. So every hot dog you eat a handful of nuts.
Just a handful?
Yeah.
Or do you need more? What if it's a Costco dog? Do I need 2 handfuls? There's a lot of questions here.
You know what? I would just go on the safe side and eat the whole can of nuts, and then you'll be fine.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.